Hello and welcome back to Divide and Conquer, a submod for 3rd Age Total War. And in this episode we will be continuing in the Gondor campaign. Sorry for the delay on the series on this one. It's just the way I've been recording videos. Sometimes I record like in batches, and this was one of those times where I was just recording in batches of Hearts of Iron, and yeah, unfortunately I was just doing other things. So thank you very much for watching this series. Let's sort of pick up where we left off. Now, I was besieging Minas Morgul after a grand victory in Eastern Osgiliath. Now, I'm waiting for what Naglur is going to do, because he's got a pretty decent army. And, you know, I can't really plan effectively until this army has been dealt with. But I still want to keep on sieging Minas Morgul. So I'm going to, I think, just end the turn here. And hopefully I'll have my mines built on this next turn end. Ooh, and that's one. Just some Harad, Variags. Now, I was getting some strange, like, buffering on the old recording a minute ago, so I just want to keep an eye on that. Ooh. We've been challenged. I am going to fall back from this, purely because I've got a load of reinforcements there that I might as well wait for. Right, queues have stalled. Now, hopefully, we're now making some money, even with all these troops out in the field. And once this army's done with this, I'm going to go for Faragrondost. So, not really wanting to fight them in the field, to be honest. I would rather that they came to me. So, I'm going to siege them again. You don't get me any free upkeep by being there, so let's make sure we've got free upkeep everywhere that we can, because that's going to save me a little bit more money. Yep, we're up to 720. Okay, and that army, right, they've gone north. Let's keep shadowing them. They're now at least 2 turns away from us. We could jump out and strike for Henifanun, you know. That might be an option. Alright, let's keep on sieging things down. I don't think they can get past us here, so I can just keep sieging them. It is a lot of turns to kill, but I haven't got enough forces to take out that garrison script when it spawns in. So the longer that I can just siege them, the better. Now the question is, do I want to risk that army coming from me? That one in the north. Now, if they sally out, do they get the garrison units? I'm not 100% sure if they do. Right, we have got a few units that we can just bung in. Like 127 of those Gondor militia are worth having. And I still am not making a profit. So we've got you and you that would be called into the battle. I mean, we could launch a diversionary attack to retake Henifanun. Let's... You know what? Let's go for it. Let's see how the AI reacts. Because, if anything, I don't care if I lose this army. If this acts as a distraction, and it just causes the AI to wig out because it can't stand being attacked on two fronts. You know, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, would it? Right, it's 2 turns till they surrender, so you know what? I'm gonna, I think, hold at that end and just let the surrender progress hopefully tick in. Hopefully they'll just accept that they're gonna die, and I can go down and just sort out those stupid Corsairs. Alright, let's end the turn. But it's been a while since I played Gondor. Oh, they didn't do what I wanted them to do. And I don't think I can fall back from this. So this is a tough battle. You know, Loke Gamprim, Southron Lancers, Southron Warband. So the Warband and these Orc units are shit. That cavalry is pretty much useless. These guys, though, they're not useless, and there's 2 of them. So this is quite the battle, actually. Grashnik, again, is quite good, and the Witch King of Angmar, once again, has definitely got a decent bodyguard. It's just whether or not we can kill the Witch King, Nagler, and his supporting forces. So, you know what, let's, we've got an army, I mean, it's out of pure interest. If I auto-resolve this, do I win? No. So, we know the answer to that question, so it's win on the field or don't win at all. I just got a very cool gif of, I mean, hopefully, I mean, my viewer base might know this, the album Arise by Sepultura, with such songs as Dead Embryonic Cells on it. It's well worth a listen. I know it doesn't sound pleasant, but it is a great album. The problem with this battle is that they aren't going to be retreating, and it's some of their better units, but, you know, we've got a decent army here. Let's see what we can do. We're going to take a battering. But it's going to be, can we keep our generals alive? And can we bring down their cavalry? And, you know what, I'm just going to grab a drink. Tactically, I think I probably made a bit of a mistake. I probably should have tactically moved that army behind my main army, and then it would have forced a different type of engagement. But if I need to go back and change that, I'll just go back and change it. Okay, so terrain-wise, I mean, this is good. We have effectively something that we can't go up. You know, they can't come from behind us from over here. So that's useful. And you know what? Because we have so many archers, I apologise guys, you don't normally see me hill camp, but that is going to be my tactic today. A little bit of hill camping. Mountainside camping. Who doesn't like a good camp? Sometimes you need to camp. And then we got Faramir. And then we've got another couple of archers. So let's put you guys slightly down the hill so that we have a very clear line of fire. Same thing here. Doesn't like lining up there. Oh, and we've got some quite heavily chevron guys. So you know what? These guys that aren't as heavily chevroned, you can hide there. Then, because you guys have, I think, got a passable... Yeah, you got a passable melee attack of 5. Let's have you there. Oh, and that's yet another archer. Okay, so we're very archer heavy in this battle. Right. Now, on the flank, I'm going to position our very weak swordsman. I'm going to have our Lebanon Marines, I think, hold the centre directly underneath these archers. Apparently, you can't move there, so that's interesting to know. Yeah, we'll have you there. Then we've got our swordsman. And I'll have my sort of captain general behind them. Now we've got some spearmen, who again are pretty good, decent units. Same thing with these swordsmen. Again, pretty good, decent. Although with no armor upgrade, they just wear the boring black. Very boring. Right, is that everyone? Ah, just Boromir. Now, Boromir, you're going to be in the back line, because I don't want you to die. Okay, this might, the pivotal word being might, work.
The enemy have brought up more men.
Yeah, so... Okay. The question is, where can people move and not move? Okay, so we have got a pretty defensible area here. Let's take our best couple of units. Move them into position there and there. Let's move some of our Philian Rangers up. And the same thing with Faramir. Let's have him take up position like so. Now, we won some pretty crazy battles in the Bree campaign, but even I'm thinking we might be pushing it here a little bit. Because it doesn't look particularly positive. Right, I think that's like a natural bottleneck that you can't get units up to. Let's position some more archers there. And then let's have our general here form up as well. We are making a beautiful box. Yeah, this whole area seems to be a bit blocked off. So let's do that. Right, we've got some shield wall spearmen. And then let's have our infantry also form up like so. We want them several banks deep. And now we've got 127 Gondor militia that we can just use as well as an extra. I'm not imagining we're going to be attacked on that flank particularly.
Right, let's position you guys, because you've got very good experience, like so. Right, got some more archers. And some more archers here. Right, let's get everyone moving. As you can see, I'm watching some Red Letter Media, Best of the Worst, their latest episode. Quite good so far. They're watching Showdown. They're about to get onto Robot in the Family. Who, funnily enough, Robot in the Family is starring Jonathan Rhys-Davies. Just for anyone that's interested, who of course played Gimli. But I don't think this is one of his standout roles, let's put it that way. Okay, I will be quite impressed if we win this, because to be honest, I'm a little bit worried about our sort of chances here. We could be in for a bit of a butt fucking, I imagine. And you know what? You guys, enter shield wall. And you know what? I'm going to get you guys to line up alongside them. And then hold them as well. Let's get them all involved. You're not exactly lined up very well. This is going to depend entirely on our archers, to be honest. If our archers don't pull their weight, we are effectively stuffed. Now, my hope is that I can use my Lebanon Marines to snipe the cavalry. If I can't do that, then I'm going to be in for a bad time. Yeah, this all seems like it's bad territory, so we might be able to... The thing is, it says you can move through it, so I'm not sure how much I trust this. And then the real question is, are they coming towards us? They're doing the funky jiggle at the moment. Has the game glitched? For a minute there, I thought the game had actually just fully said, nah, we ain't playing. We ain't going today. We've seen how many archers you have. We saw what you did in the Bree campaign. Look, you attack me. If you think I'm moving from my little mountaintop, you know, defensive position, you can get stuffed. Although, saying that... Are you coming in? Oh no, they just blended in. Yeah, so there's some Morgul's Chosen that are taking some fire. You know what? Rather than target them, why don't you oh, no, I don't want you to move. No, you halt. Just target the Marauders for a minute. Purely because I think you can get more damage done against this unit, and they can tear me up on the charge. Yeah, we're dropping them like flies. Very good. They're melting. Now, the real question is, do I want the Rangers, etc., to open fire elsewhere? So you, all on them. Philium Rangers, are you in range of them? No, no, and no. Yeah, all out of range, so they might as well keep firing. This is a very good hilltop position. 2% already. Right, shoot the Temple Knights. Let's shoot the Temple Knights. Right, they're very nearly combat ineffective. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are combat ineffective. Right, Faramir, you shoot there. You shoot there. What are you firing on? Yep, shoot the Gamp Rim. What about you? Nope. You haven't got any targets. You know what? I am going to hold fire with the rest of these units now. Because we need to think about conserving ammo.
Archers standing by. Archers at the ready.
And you can keep a little bit of fire going on them.
Attack!
Now the real question is, are these rangers going to put even the smallest dent in the archers? Right, yeah. Shoot the Gamp Rim. Because they are a halberdier unit. Right, all of our rangers can open fire on them. So down to 72. What I don't like the fact is that if they charge, they will break through both these lines. So I'm going to make these guys a little bit more blocky.
Forward with great speed.
Yeah, use the Aphelion Rangers to snipe their better units. Like the Loke Gamp Rim. Right, are any of our other archers in range of this blob? No, by the looks of it. Am I clicking this archer because this is the one that I'm... No, they're not in range. Right, keep going. Right, we've killed 10% without having any losses yet. Now, man for man, I think our infantry is slightly better than what they have. Right, Faramir can keep shooting there. Let's get the Aphelion Rangers to shoot in the back line there as well. And let's get this unit to shoot these ones here. Right, 10%. I'm not sure where their heavy cavalry is. Okay, it's in this area here. You know what I'm going to do then? Because they aren't in the area that I thought they would be, I'm going to move a group of my Liberian Marines to the center ASAP. I'm going to take them out of this mode in order to do that. Sorry, this is a bit of a slow battle, guys. Right, these archers aren't moving. AI is acting sort of slightly peculiarly to be honest. I was expecting them not to just sort of stand there, you know, with their thumb up their ass like they're doing. So, I mean, the longer that they stand there with the thumb up their ass, the better. I mean, archers I'm not that worried about. It's mainly, you know, to be honest, I want to be able to shoot this cavalry and the temple knights, each of whom are a problem. Come on, go, go, go. Do you seriously call that running? Come on. Thank you. Right, let's take them off fire at will. Just to make sure that they're targeting the right units. The Southron Warband don't like taking archer fire. And they only get the aid of their shields. Now that'll be him over here that we've kept under archer fire. I'm going to use these guys to open fire as well now. Because, you know what, I might as well finish these units while I can. Right, and then I'm going to get you to open fire there. Right, the Morannon Guard are actually a decent-ish spear unit, so I'm going to need to be careful about that. And this isn't the most interesting battle in the world, I admit. Right, I'm going to fire the last few volleys into their archers at the far back. Just to decrease the amount of fire that's going to be coming into us. Right, the maulers have taken a mauling. It's a bit eerie the way they're just standing there. Right, I think my archers have expanded the last of their ammo. Yeah. Okay, so you guys, you're now a frontline unit. Oh, and I've just cocked the camera up. There we go, that's better. And I'm going to bring these rangers around to position that they inhabited. Right, shoot that unit of Loke Gamrim. I mean, if the AI is just going to sit there, you know, I'm not going to say no.
For the glory of Gondor! Archer battalion standing by! Archer
They're out of ammo.
at the ready!
So you know what? Because you're out of ammo, you're now an infantry unit. And I'll hold the Aphelion Rangers in reserve. How good are the Aphelion Rangers in melee? 8. That's pretty good.
Archers at the ready! Move! Move! Archers standing by! Attack! Keep it down! Keep it down!
I like the little announcer person saying to keep it down. It's cool. Let the rain fall. There we go. That's a killing 2 units for the price of 1 there. Because they've got a few units of Southron Warband mixed in with pikemen.
Rangers! Archers at the ready! March! Don't turn! Steady now! Archers standing by! City will prevail! Archer battalion standing by! Archers at the ready!
We've still got some archers, so I'm waiting for them. Come on, guys. I don't understand why you don't stay firing. You've got a perfect angle. Keep shooting. Or is it because most of you aren't in range? What about them? Well, a little bit better. How about that? What if I move you a little bit more? I'm going to fast forward this now. I've never seen the AI just sort of wig out like this. And I might stop the recording if this goes on once I've used all my Aphelion Ranger ammo. After sniping out some of their better units. I don't know why they won't shoot. But you know what? You've used your ammo. I'm going to move these rangers to where you were.
We await your command! Keep on lookout! Move out! With great speed! Rangers, await your command!
Right, let's get you to open fire. Right, let's just get them to be sort of same sort of level as these units. Right, let's open fire on these ones now. Let's thin out this unit of Moran and Guard a little bit more. Right, every volley kills more of them.
Attack! Await your command!
Okay, I'm going to stop the recording here because this has just been a complete dead episode because the enemy hasn't moved. But I've killed 37%. I'm almost tempted to let the rest of my archers just go to town. So you know what? I'm going to stop recording here. Thank you very much for watching and I'll get back to you soon. Hello and welcome back to Divide and Conquer. And yeah, I didn't lose a single unit. All that happened was the Aphelion Rangers got an experience chevron, so they got 261 kills. This unit of Aphelion Rangers got 253. This unit of Aphelion Rangers got 332, which is very impressive. And then the Archer Militia got 71. And this unit of Archer Militia got 103. So yeah, we killed 900 for literally no reason. So it'll be interesting, you know, now that we've done that and hopefully survived whatever it is they were going to do by throwing something at us. Hopefully we blunted them. You never know, they might even go back for Hennifer now. Possibly. Don't think that's likely, but, you know, I can live in hope. But that was a strange battle. I mean, normally the AI doesn't wig out like that.
We've destroyed them!
And we gain the Citadel. I mean, this feels really bloody cheap. But, oh, you know what? I'm going to just accept it. Of course I'm going to exterminate it. So that means did we kill the Witch King? I think we killed the Witch King. Was that trade rights? Return of the Wraiths. The Nazgul have been defeated and their tower emptied of the servants of the Dark Tower, but not for long should its old masters have their way. Rallying what forces they could come after the rout and gathering several more legions from the Dark Tower, they now prepare to march on their lair. Those who have taken it shall pay the price for their defiance and will learn why the might of Sauron and his servants shall not be trifled with. We've got a marriage option. Yeah, I mean, he's alright, but Minas Morgul is liberated, and in the sort of vibe of feeling like we should rename it, let's rename it Minas Ithil. Did I spell that right? I don't know, but tell me if I spelt that wrong in the comments. So, happy days. We managed to get a pretty large city with no real trouble. You know, they may still attack us, which would be really interesting. But hey, yeah, that does make me laugh. And who's in here? Literally just the Southron Warband and someone called Shagrad. Should we take Hennifer back? Let's drop a save and try and do an auto-resolve. What? Oh, piss on that. Right, I will call it an episode here, because that's ridiculous. Somehow, Shagrad with no archers. Oh, my lord. Seriously. Seriously. Crushing defeat. Oh, what a load of bullshit. Oh, this game. This beautiful game. Okay, so we've wigged out the AI and won a battle purely through chance. Seriously. I can't even bother to fight such a small battle. 9 turns till it surrenders. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, no. No, 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 no. Unacceptable. Okay. What I am going to do is, I'm going to drop a save here, and I'm going to end the episode. So thank you very much for watching, and I'm going to record an episode immediately after this, where hopefully we defend Minas Ithil, because you've got to believe they're going to be coming for us. So thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one. Thanks again. Bye-bye.